One of the challenges I encounter all the time is I want to take text or information from one source and put it into another source and into another destination, like a Word document or something like that. Now, quite often what happens is the format's all wrong. So maybe the sentences are too short, maybe there's too many gaps. The format just doesn't work. And then you've got to go through and you've got to format all the text, and it just takes a long time. So this is a really quick and easy way that you can get around that problem. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a transcript from a YouTube video that I've done. And this isn't just limited to transcripts, but the reason I'm using this as an example is because transcripts are really, really badly formatted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to my YouTube channel. I've got a video here and I've got a transcript that I want to grab. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to grab all of that text just simply by copying it. And then I'm going to switch back to my Word document, and I might decide that I want to put this transcript in the Word document for whatever reason. But when I paste the text, you see that it gives me this horrible column sort of a layout, which is not what I want. It's just a lot of work. And I've got to sit here and I've got to go through and delete all of the gaps and try and get all of these lines together, which is just... So there's a really, really easy way to get around all of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of all of this. And I'm actually going to switch over to ChatGPT. And I'm going to do something really simple. And that is, I'm just going to say, repeat this text word for word. Paste my text in there and you'll see it's in that column format there as well. And now what ChatGPT is doing is it's going through and it's reformatting it and putting it into a much better format that I can then use for my Word document. Okay, so that's done. So as you can see, that's now in a much more manageable style. But what I can then do is I can say add paragraphs where appropriate. And you'll see what that's now doing is that's going through and that's formatting it into paragraphs just to make it a little bit more readable. Okay, so now that that's finished, what I can then do is I can take that text, I can jump over to my Word document, and then I can paste that text in there just as plain text. And as you can see, I now have a much nicer formatting there. Now I can also do things like a quick spell check and things like that, get it to check the punctuation, grammar, all that sort of stuff. But that's a really easy tip. So yeah, enjoy. Cheers.